Hey everyone, welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers. Thanks for stopping by. If you guys know Cassie, you know she's always up to something.
No comment.
So today, we're on the road again. Trusty van, Rhonda the Honda. And we are going to be heading down to Muskogee, Oklahoma, USA. Proud to be an Okie from Muskogee. Only I'm not, I'm from Locust Grove. But Cassie, what did you find today?
I found this place that resells lots of junk.
Oh, imagine that, a junk store.
Found a treasure, and we're headed down there to get some chairs for Ranger's classroom at school. We're growing, which is amazing, and I found some chairs that will better suit his class and all that, so we're headed to get some.
All right, so when there's a deal to be had, Cassie finds it on the old interweb, and that's where we're going. So we are also going to, what else are we going to do today?
Take the chairs to school.
There was an update oh yeah, I've been working on a playset at school.
Yeah.
So I was going to show you guys the playset. I knew there was something at school I was going to show you. I've been working on it a couple of days this week, and we've made a lot of progress, so I'll show you that.
If you follow on Facebook, he's gone live and showed you several times.
Yeah, I was worried about the tornadoes and the winds and if the anchors were going to work. But I was going to show you guys, when you do drive Rhonda the Honda, the minivan, you have all this room, and we're hoping
when you fold the seats down, you see all your junk.
we're hoping that 15 chairs will fit right there. Will it?
You say it will.
All right. And last things, you got to stay tuned for this. I am going to candle my eggs, my silver death layers, and see if they are fertile or not. So how does this work? If they're not fertile, they don't count against me on my hatch rate?
I don't know officially, maybe, but I don't, because if they weren't fertile, they're not going to ever hatch. So
because the rest, whatever happened to the rest of them, they were incubated correctly to the point that they were ready to hatch.
If they don't hatch,
then it's on me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or your hatcher.
Well, you guys got to stay tuned to find out if
Do you even know what day they're on?
You guys got to stay tuned to find out if I am a better hatcher than Cassie. Wish me luck.
Somebody already candled them because I couldn't take it any longer.
You better be leaving my eggs alone. If you sabotage this, I'm going to have the subscribers.
You think I'm going to sabotage it so my death layers don't lay? I checked them to make sure they were okay.
Yeah, but
I don't trust you.
You don't want to take a loss, Coach. All right, is that everything you dreamed it would be?
There they are, and I should have brought the enclosed trailers. I see other things.
Oh, jeez.
There's even an inside.
You got an itch? You got an itch? All kinds of stuff out here. These are sign holders. So they just pop up to hold your signs. And they got like, I don't know, hundreds of them. A little bit of everything. Those would make nice little things to move furniture around, I guess. Rolling racks. You know, whatever you need. Oh, those came from Walmart. All right, hop along, Cassie. What do you think?
Well, the ones I was coming for, 40 sold last night of the best ones. So now that's not available. But I saw these brown ones over here, so we're going to look at that.
So what else do they have here?
Pallet jacks. These say movers, like to move stuff.
Yeah.
What are those?
So those are pallet shelving, pallet rack shelving.
And that's all the shelving for it?
That's shelving for it. But
and then look at all these signs if you need it.
Walmart basically sells to wholesale whenever they get done with stuff. A lot of this stuff is Walmart's old. You see all those bins?
Yeah.
Like the shoppers go and shop at?
Yeah.
And just random stuff like that. Lots of pallet jacks, a little bit of everything. But what Cassie was wanting are these chairs. And these are pretty nice chairs. I'll have a sit down in one, see how it feels. I feel like this is probably the winner right here, Cass.
Yeah, I think they'll work just fine for Ranger's age, don't you?
Yeah.
But I want those in the rack because I think they'll be better.
So Cassie said there's 16 here. So we're just gonna see if this, see if they'll all fit in the van, and we'll load them up and get them back to the school. All right, the moment of truth. Will it shut? Dun 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 dun. It's shut! Whoop whoop! All right, time to get our junk home. So we made it to the school. Cassie is working, also probably talking to the other teachers and administrator and that type of thing. But now it is time to show you what I've been working on. So a couple other dads also worked on it. They got most of the base built, and then the last few days I worked on it, we got that up and the slides on, the rock wall and the swings. But there's one more slide that I need to put together, and it goes off the end right over here. So Cassie told you guys I went live on Facebook the other night. I was trying to get opinions if anybody had one of these swing sets, and I was going to show you guys the anchors real quick that go in the bottom of it. So here's one. So this is the anchor that goes in it, and they're anchored at the corners over there, corners here. So I've been in Oklahoma a while, and I don't know if these are going to hold up to Oklahoma wind. They're probably 14 to 16 inches long. I hope they do, but one person did say that they had one of these lifted up after they had those anchors in, and insurance took care of it. So hopefully the tornadoes will stay at bay and it won't have to be tested, but hopefully it stays put. So I want to go through here and start putting together the slide, but I'm going to go do it under the shade trees. So I'll catch back up with you in a little bit. Let's see how far I get while Cassie's working here. Well, I sat down with the operator's owner's manual in hand, thought, all right, I got this. I got all the parts, got everything I need. And I got to the slide and it said, see the slide operator's manual to put this together. Well, the slide operator's manual has been left outside and is completely soaking wet. So I'm gonna see if I can actually read any of this. If not, I'm just gonna have to wing it and figure it out. All right, the good news is I can actually read the pages. Even though it's wet, I can read some of the pages. So I think we're gonna be okay. Also, before I forget, hope I don't get it too messed up, but the farm on Route 66 sent me a brand new hat. When Eddie Family Farm went out there, they sent a hat back with them. So if you guys haven't checked out the farm on Route 66, go check them out now. Great friends of ours out in Arizona. Lots of fun horse stuff. Tell them Walker family sent you. Walker Farm fam, catching up with the Walkers, whoever you want. Tell them they sent you. I'm going to take this hat off though, because I'm in the shade and don't need it. Also, I don't want to get it all sweaty. So thanks for the hat, guys. I appreciate it. So I told Cassie I'd do my best. Progress, not finished, but all the pieces are assembled, and tomorrow morning we're coming back, right?
Yep.
We're going to be here to finish it up. So
are you just going to leave this here, or does it need to go somewhere?
It needs to go somewhere, so we can either put it in a building or put it in the container.
It's too hot in the container.
Okay, so we're going to put this in the building, but that's the update on the playset. It is partially assembled, the slide. Tomorrow we'll come back and we'll have it up, and
it will. Last thing?
It will be done. Yes, that's the last thing.
So your extra pieces was the crow's nest up top that we're not using?
Yes, yeah, there was supposed to have been a crow's nest right here where the kids climbed up one more level and then came out and was able to look, but the teachers thought that was too high. Yeah,
because these are for little kids and they didn't want to.
So
they'll end up on the roof.
Instead, I've ended up putting the little telescope right there. So there you go.
Sturdier.
It is. It's sturdier than I thought it would be.
Y'all don't buy these. They're junk. Don't buy them.
Cassie. So
well, I don't want them to say, oh, look, that's cute. Let's go get one. No, it's junk. Don't buy it.
Sam's Club sells this one for like, I think around $1,200. And they make a metal one that might not have quite as much stuff going on, but it's around $1,800.
And it'll last forever.
It doesn't look as cool, but it would last longer. So that would actually have been our personal choice, but we didn't make the choice. We just wanted to get it assembled. So hopefully it can be enjoyed for a few years.
Teacher just sees a safety hazard.
Well, it's not finished yet.
No, this rock. Someone's gonna bang their head.
Well, that's where all the mulch comes in. Gotta get that mulch down before turn the kids loose on it. All right, so we're gonna head back home. We gotta do chores and all kinds of fun stuff at home, and gotta candle those eggs.
That's you.
That's me, but how many chicks do you think I'm gonna hatch?
You better hatch some.
We'll see. I'm gonna hatch 100%.
I already know.
I'm gonna hatch 100%.
Okay.
So we made it back to the house, and Cassie is in the house. She is icing her shoulder. You guys know that she's still recovering, and just gonna take a little bit longer. But Shelby and JoJo are both doing good. They're keeping a close watch on the house while we're gone, and they're doing a great job of that. We have an update on the bus. We've got some new letters coming soon. Some more news on that, so stay tuned. You'll have to catch up with the walkers on that later. But right now, I'm going to try to take care of the animals and go ahead and get them fed and watered. So when it's hot like this, I usually go backwards doing the chores. Meaning I water everything before I feed everything, because you guys know that water is most important. So I was going to update you and show you these little American breast chicks that we have. They're all doing good. What's funny is whenever flies get in here, if a fly comes in, oh, there's one right there, and it gets over there by them, they eat it really quick. They're fast little chicks, and they catch the fly and eat it. I was gonna see if I could catch them eating one. Oh, you see it chasing? Get it, fly, get it, chicks, get it. I think she got one. You eating one over there? But I don't know, maybe it's just me. I think that's entertaining. But the water, like I said, Cassie's little water that she made right here is almost to the bottom. So I'm gonna get these little American breast chicks watered, and then we'll head outside. So the next animals we're gonna feed are the goats and the alpacas. And feeding them is so much easier these days because there's so few of them. But I wanted to update you guys on the little barred rock chickens. And I don't know what the name is. Cassie knows it, of the ones with the crazy head over there. But they're pretty cool. And then of course we have the laughing hen and laughing rooster. We think we have one of each. One's a little bit bigger than the others, and their tail feathers are a little different. So you can see I put up that board. It's extra shade in the evening, and then in the middle of the day they have shade right here. And the beginning of the day, the shop gives them a pretty good shade. So they're shaded throughout the day, one way or another. They're in the shade. Water and shade, those are the two most important things for animals in these heat. They'll pretty much make it eating grass and stuff like that, but they have to have water and they have to have shade. Still no cria, but we're on cria watch, and we haven't given up hope on Mariposa. I think we've given up hope on Honey, but our friends over at Bar 7 Ranch, they just recently had one of their alpacas had a cria, and there wasn't really any expectation of it coming. It just kind of showed up out of nowhere. So that's kind of what we expect to happen here. So we're gonna quit watching her like she's gonna have a baby, and then maybe one will just come out. A couple other girls that are supposed to be expecting are Dolly and Oreo. And you guys see who snuck in on me here. Shelby, she said it's time to play. Shelby loves to come in here and play with Xena. All right, girls, just a second. Okay, how do you do this? Who poops in here, and how do you do it? Do you just sit in there until poop comes out? That's aggravating, but I always clean them out because we don't want any poop. So I'm only taking 2 cans and scattering it out so they don't get very much grain, and they don't need very much grain. That's less than 2 of these coffee cans for the 6 of them. It's just something to kind of keep them busy while I come out here and feed the turkeys and ducks. Zena and Shelby love playing. All right, Tom Henry. There you go. Here you go, girls. All right, I threw it out in 3 places. So everybody should have some. If they want it, they got it. Last and certainly not least, Alvin and Alfred. They always think they need something to eat, and you can't blame them. Who doesn't like a little snack every now and then? Hey boys. Alvin, Alfred, did you boys do your job? Are we gonna have some crias on the farm? Alfred, I don't think did his job. Alvin, on the other hand, is pretty much into it as much as he can be. You do have the nicest hair though, Alvin. I'll give you that. Look at all that grass out there. So we do have plenty of grass, which means I have been looking for some more cattle. I've been looking for Scottish Highland. I'm also starting to look for a few Angus. I wouldn't mind buying some bred cows to calve out. So maybe some young ones, buying them, having them calve out, and maybe selling them later on. We'll wait and see. Time will tell whether we get anything or not. But I would like to add to the Scottish Highland fold for sure. I always think it's fun to watch these two play. Of course, when I get the camera out and talk, they're gonna quit playing. But everything out here in the goat pen is doing good. It's really calm. Ow, Zena! Ouch! She weighs over 100 pounds, probably 110 pounds. And she'll just run by and hit my calf muscle like it's a plaything. So another thing you guys might notice in the background is Cassie's collection of roosters. We've got about, I don't know, 4 of them total. And we're practicing a little bit of free range. They just get to go wherever they want, don't they, Hopalong Cassie?
5.
Oh, is there 5 total now? After I got that black one for you?
Yeah. I'm headed to the shade.
You could walk a little faster if you want to get there in a hurry. You guys know I joke, Cassie, because right now I have to.
I was icing my foot, so it's half frozen. I don't have all the feeling in it.
Well, tell me you're icing your shoulder too. You got that iced?
Yeah, and you keep making fun of me for it.
How'd I make fun of you?
You feel better after icing?
That's a question. Like,
he's right here. Come get him. That's an odd looking one. Do you have things where you can land on the water underneath?
It only has that one thing on that one side.
Like a little side-by-side thing to set in?
It's got like an emergency. Looks like an emergency landing plane or something. Like, oh, this plane,
How would you get over there in it?
We didn't fill this one up with fuel all the way. So
maybe that's a rocket, like a torpedo on the side.
Doesn't that I don't think it's equaled it out. There's one on one side, nothing on the other.
Oh, it's very little though. I don't know, I've never seen that before. It's headed towards Tahlequah where those small planes are.
To the airport? I don't know.
All is well out here?
Yes, there's much more peaceful in the goat pen now that there's less. Oh, and your chickens, I gave them a little extra shade. They're all sharing the one shade, so I went ahead and gave them one from the west sun.
It's hot.
So we're gonna finish up chores and get everything taken care of out front, the chickens and stuff. But we'll catch up with you in a little bit whenever I have to beat Cassie at hatching eggs. So this is the first step in beating Cassie.
What day you on?
That's to be determined. I gotta look at my YouTube calendar and I'll let everybody know what day we're on. Okay? You think I'm an irresponsible hatcher?
Oh, you were
We'll be on
almost 2 weeks because you did it a few days after my four-wheeler wreck, right?
We'll be on lockdown in 5 days.
Okay. What day's that?
Lockdown day.
What day? How many days? And then you do lockdown?
Well, chickens take 21 days to hatch.
Okay.
And so you're gonna lock down at about 4 days out. So we're gonna lock down to about 17 days.
You're close.
Close? You want 100% hatch rate, you gotta do what Gary says.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Did you read that book?
Yeah, Gary's Book of Perfection, Hatching Book of Perfection. So one other thing that we need to do, and this is a little bit more catching up on to-do list, these alpacas have plenty of grass in here. They have grass in the holding pen that needs to be eaten down. And we did have them out here on this field with electric fence. Well, I don't know if you can see it right over there. I've got 2 strands of electric fence ran all the way to the back. But after we moved the heifers, blackberry, the heifers and the steers off of this place, out of this area, we really don't need that back there. So I need to pull that electric fence down so when the Amish come, they can actually bale everything that's back here in this pen. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut these alpacas up. All I have to do is shut this one panel and they will be locked in. They won't be able to go out there anymore. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So the crazy chicken lady spoke. It was time to move the chicks, and the chicks are moved. You guys can see how it gets kind of brown, gets kind of dirty, gets kind of nasty. That was how many days, Cassie? 3 days?
Oh, somewhere around there.
So the chickens, I know, appreciate the nice area, but they love, look at them eating the grass, picking up the grass. They get bugs, grasshoppers, flies. I think they really enjoy being on the grass. But that little cage is a little harder to move than I would like, but it works for now. It's kind of a temporary solution as they grow out. And this will make good shade. All right.
I'll put that other roost back in. I'll fill this up.
Yes. So the board's up for their extra shade in the evenings. And our chicken roost is right here. We put it through right on top of this doghouse as support. And yes, we know it might be a little redneck, but it works. And the chickens use it, and that's really pretty much all that matters. I haven't heard one complaint yet. Shelby, you've been on guard. You heard any complaints out of these chickens? No complaints. So you found this again in the pantry.
Do you have a book?
That can only mean one thing.
Notebook.
Cassie's hungry for eggs.
So rude.
No, you're hungry for eggs. Hatching chicks. It's a joke. Okay.
He caught himself on that one, didn't he?
I eat in here too, people. It's no secret. It's a pantry. It's where people eat, Cassie. So, here is...
They're looking at my spam.
Yep.
Yes,
Here
I eat
is-
spam.
Here's my hatching book of perfection.
Oh, jeez. Look, he stole it from the Okie Homesteading Expo.
Stealing is such a strong word.
They kind of left it at our house. It was at
Okay.
the pig process.
So, in all actuality, this is just my record-keeping book because everybody needs a good record-keeping book. Don't be trying to steal my record-keeping book.
He's only wrote on one piece of paper, so he just started using it.
Every long journey begins with one step, Cassie. Hatch number 1, silver death layers. 9 eggs went in on August 31st. Candle them, that's on August 11th. And then I'm going to put how many came in after candling. And then lockdown is August 17th. Are you impressed?
That's when I start school back.
Are you impressed?
Really impressed.
All right, let's get to candling. So,
Do you know how to do this?
Yeah, I know how to do it. You got the lights? I got this. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. My assistant Cassie is going to get the lights.
I just told him he shouldn't turn that incubator off, and he said he's doing it his way.
All right, here we go. Egg number 1.
Died.
No bueno.
Look, did you see that though?
Look at this one. Egg number 2.
I think that one was fertile. It just, I don't know.
Okay, so this one's
It
good.
didn't just have a normal yolk. You see that? That's interesting to me.
Hang on. I'm going through these.
See? That's different than the other one.
100% not good.
Look at that other one again.
I see it. It's got a little bitty spot in there that looked like it was trying to form, but it never did form.
So that one was fertile. That's 1 X against you.
No, it's not.
That was fertile. That's not fertile.
No. Turn the light back. Or no, leave the light off. Nope, good. Cassie apparently snuck in here the other day and checked.
Ooh, that one's behind though.
That's not good. So we did put one in the day of. Okay, so we'll leave that one for now.
Yeah, that one I'd still leave. That one might just take a few extra days to hatch.
I already checked that one.
Why are you sticking them back
No,
in there?
I hadn't checked that one yet.
You should have at least 4 that aren't good.
You hear, Cassie?
Ooh. Looks like I should have done these.
Not good. So far, it's not looking good.
So,
Lights.
truth be told, these are young layers, and this is what happens to young layers.
Lights.
So it's not Gary. That's a goner, but I'd stick it back in there.
Oh, jeez. I'm not going to have any left. Oh, that's a good one for sure. Maybe not. Jeez, that's a lot of light.
No, it's fine.
Okay. So, looks like we have 4. We have 4 eggs that may continue to live. So, wish me luck with my 4 eggs.
I appreciate you trying.
If I get 4 out of 4, then that's 100%. That's what I'm going.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm going for. No, you said these don't count.
The ones that are fertile do.
No, they can't.
They were fertile, babe, and they died.
You guys help me out here.
Counts.
Do they count or do they not count?
This is 2 weeks in. It counts.
Somebody help me out here.
Let me show you the difference. You know
Oh,
the
I'm good.
difference. You're being a jerk.
I'm turning this on.
The difference.
Listen, nobody's asking for your instructions.
The difference
I
is
know
the
what I'm
ones
doing.
that were clear with just a yolk and the ones that had black specks that something started and then it died. That counts against you.
But I have only maintained the incubator. Somebody opened it up the other day. How many eggs were there whenever you opened it?
There
Here,
was at least
turn
4
it
bad
over.
ones.
So you guys seen it here first. Cassie apparently sabotaged my hatch like I thought she would because she's a coach and she's very competitive and she doesn't want to lose.
I want death layers. That's the bad shoulder.
It's okay. I'm getting your neck. It's okay if you lose. All right? There'll be more times for you to hatch. Maybe some people will bring some eggs to the meetup that we're going to in Alabama. Cassie's going to take home up to 144 eggs to put in our incubator.
I think it'll hold more.
I think that was it.
Oh. So, if you haven't seen on social media, we'll be at Pedals from the Past, September 9th, in Jemison, Alabama, and the Crazy Chicken Lady is accepting fertile eggs if you would like to bring me some, and then I can have chickens from all over the United States and you can watch them on our videos.
There you go.
Don't bring me rooster eggs.
So also on here on Catching Up with the Walkers, we always try to remember prayer request. If you would continue to pray for my dad, he is in the hospital. He's recovering. We visited a couple days ago and yesterday as well. And if you would continue to pray, we really do appreciate it.
Yes.
So thank you so much for following along. Wish me luck on my hatch that Cassie doesn't sabotage it any further. I hope you have a great day and God bless.
Love you guys.